Okay, welcome back, class. I hope you've had a good afternoon. If you enjoyed this sunny winter weather we've been having. Remember my name, Peter Curry, and I am your teacher for the intermediate class for English for the rest of this semester. And I want to ask you first what you think this class is about, because there is a title to it. And the title is on that board. Ahmed, would you like to read it for me, for us? Yes, that's right. The power of habits. The power of habits. Okay, so first of all, just let's check in on that word habit. What is a habit? Naira. It's something you do a lot. Yes, that's exactly right. It is something you do a lot. So is it something that we do now and again, a lot, or more often than that? Masood. Yes, something we do often. Do we do it weekly or daily? Yeah, it could be weekly. It could even be daily. It could be morning, evening and night. That's right. So give me an example or two of things that you might do morning, noon or night, or at least once a week. Tran? Yeah. You brush your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth, if I may ask? In the morning and in the evening. Very good. Yes, very good. Nara, you brush them after meals as well. So that's 4 times a day even. Wow, that's really, really good. Okay, yes, that's a good example. What else? What other examples are there? Snow. You go to the gym. Yeah. How often do you go to the gym? Once a week? Twice a week? Twice a week. Yeah. Well, that's a habit. That's a regular habit. Any more? Fatima. You would like to go for a run, but you don't go that often. Right. Yeah, so it's a kind of you could call that, I suppose, an occasional habit rather than a regular habit. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let me give you an example of one thing that I do, as you've been good enough to share. I eat fruit every day. I eat at least one piece of fruit. So have a look here on my Padlet. There you go. That picture there, that photograph is actually of a real tangerine tree, a bush, that is on my terrace at the back of my apartment. Yeah, so I eat fruit every day because I think it's really good for me, and perhaps some of you do too. Stick your hands up if you eat fruit every day, at least one piece of fruit. Nearly all of you. Very good, very good. Okay. So what I want you to do now is to open your devices. I see you've all got them. That's great. I know you've used Padlet before, so open Padlet on your devices. And what I want you to do very quickly in the next minute or so is to post on the shared screen one small habit that you do currently, regularly. So that could be once a day, twice a day, or once or twice a week, but you do it repeatedly. Post that, or if you don't have a habit you want to share with us, one that you would like to do, like go for a run regularly, that sort of thing. Okay, you've got 90 seconds to do that. Okay, all right, well done everyone. Yeah, I've got all your responses. And we've got brushing teeth, we've got going to the gym, going for runs, reading a book, doing your homework, all good examples of habits, and if I may say so, good habits. Well done. Right, so let me ask you a couple of follow-up questions. Masood, you do your homework every evening. Why is this habit, let me ask you, why is this habit important? Why does it matter? To get good grades, yes, to learn. Fatima, to reinforce, oh yeah, that's a good word, to reinforce the learning in the class, yeah, and to What's another word that I often use when I ask you to do your homework, when I give an instruction for homework? Ahmed? Elaborate, yes, to elaborate the work we've already been doing in class. That's right, I often say that. Please elaborate the paragraph that you've written in class, or please elaborate on your essay. Yeah, that's right, very good. Okay, so let me talk briefly then about the objectives for this class, because I'm going to ask you to read a short passage from a well-known book on habit forming. It's called Atomic Habits by an author called James Clear. He's sold several million copies of this book, and it was only published about 6 or 7 years ago. So it's been a runaway success, this book. And partly, I would say, is because it's a very easy to read book, and it's something that matters to all of us. Habits matter to all of us. And he's written it in a very accessible way. He's not an academic. He doesn't write really dense language. It's all very accessible for all readers, I would suggest. So I hope you'll find it interesting. We're going to have I'm going to give you an extract from the book in a few minutes' time. But let me just remind you then about the other points in this class, which is to then use your Padlet, now that you've got them open, after you've done the reading, to share your ideas on habit forming, and also to practice some new vocabulary. And I'm going to give you a list of 5 key words which will probably be new to you, which appear in the reading and also in the book, and they're very important to the central idea of the book. And then after that, I want you to write a short paragraph. I'll give you an example of a couple of the words. One is cognitive, and the other is behavioural. So think about those. And we will have a go at defining them in a few minutes. Okay, so let's move on to the next part of the class.